See you later. See you in a bit. Let's go to Bypass Way. Nice, but I know I wouldn't have come this way. Yeah, well. So then guys, torture session number 2. We've got the 250, 60, 250 I think it is actually. It's about 250, 260 anyway, something like that. Back to Flimwell, East Sussex, currently in Wilmslow. So yeah, we're going to be heading through, reverse what we did on the way here if you watched that video. So literally Wilmslow, down the bypasses, through Goose Tree, Holmes Chapel, pick up the M6, and it's M6, M42, going to miss out the toll I reckon, M40, M25, A21 home. Hopefully less traffic on the way here. It was horrendous on the way here. 4-hour journey took me 7 hours. And that was on a motorbike, being able to filter through traffic. So yeah, it was just one massive crash after another. So we'll see. Positive thing today, when we drove down or rode down here, it was 29 degrees and really humid. It's not so humid today, 16 degrees. Oh, so much better. As long as it stays dry, then we're in a good spot. We're definitely in a good spot. It's so much better than, oh, it's roasting on the way. Absolutely, you could virtually wring, I wear sort of like base layers, you could virtually wring them out. Let's go past this lot. So yeah, this is much better. Assuming it stays dry, because as I found out, well actually no water got through it, but it's pretty wet. The levers were starting to let a bit of air through, should we say. When we got rain for about the last 20 minutes, half an hour, about right. I was pretty soaked by the time I got to Mum's house, so we get a lot of rain today, it's going to be pretty uncomfortable. Hey ho. Started this one again, not set up for touring at all. This is a one-off, so it's not worth spending the money really. So I've got a big rucksack on my back, which is not generally all that advisable. But I've kept the shoulder straps long, so the seat is taking a bit of the weight, and I've also got the waist thing on as well, which is just giving it a bit of support, so hopefully I won't tweak this. I think on the way here I really tweaked myself in the first sort of 50 miles, and I think that just had an effect for the rest of the ride really, so we'll see. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be sore by the time I get home, but hopefully not quite as sore. So again, we'll see. Should I say it's windy? Feels a bit windier today, that's about the only negative so far. So we'll see. So we're going to go past Jodrell Bank in a minute. It's a massive radio telescope, biggest of, well it's not the biggest in the world obviously, it's not an array either, it's an individual one. We use it for exploring deeper space with radio signals. It's quite an interesting day out if you're ever in this neck of the woods. Get your science fix. That Doctor Who things film there and all sorts, and the Tom Baker falling off that when it was a change of Doctor Who's, and there you go, geeky moment of the video. Let's go past that, bloody Pennine effect it is. It's like you get all the moist weather coming across from Ireland and across the Atlantic, across Ireland, and then it gets to Manchester, and then you've got the Pennines, this big set of hills, and there's the clouds sort of lift to go over it. Orographic uplift, I believe they call it. It's yeah, it dumps all its water all over Manchester, hence the reason why it rains all the time. So it's a little bit of a weather phenomena around here, but it just makes it rather wet and grey a lot of the time. But yeah, if we can get away from this. It's not supposed to rain around here according to the forecast until early afternoon, so who knows. Hopefully this is just a very light version of something that's yet to come. Who knows. Hopefully that's the case. So it's coming into Holmes Chapel, the little village itself. A little double roundabout, which is always interesting. And then it's a very short distance up to the motorway. Come on, you're supposed to give way to us, you f***ing retard. Not bad. Good Samaritans again. They're always the ones that nearly cause me to flipping run into the back of people. It's not that I'm not concentrating, it's just that it's an unexpected thing. Yeah, so you're giving way to the slowest man on the road and inconvenience another 10 cars behind you. Well done. Right, M6. This is where we get on it. Let's see what it's like. There's no speed limit yet, which is always a win. Yeah, definitely breezy. Just what you need. Range Rover's going slow. Anyway, see you in a bit. So M6, this is where we split between the M6 and the M6 toll, and the reasons given last time, not doing the toll road just purely because I've got to take my gloves off, root around my pockets for me card to pay it, and it's just going to take it's going to be a pain. A faff, that's the word I'm looking for. It's going to be a right old faff, so I don't think we're going to bother. Yeah, we'll just we'll take the M6, hopefully at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's not going to be too mental. I do prefer the toll road, it has to be said, but it's expensive. Nice luxury. I generally do it in the car, but until I get, like I say, I'm not really good at coming down the motorway, so it's not worth me getting set up for this sort of thing. So yeah, I'll just take the hit with this dodgy old narrow laned old motorway which generally gets backed up. Oh joy. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So yeah, so heading on to the M6. Well, I've been on the M6, but we'll continue with the M6, just not doing the M6 toll. There you go. So next motorway should be the M42. We've done, it says 62 on there, I'd already done about 11 miles I think, so about 50 miles along, just heading towards the Midlands now. It's sort of heading this sort of Birmingham sort of area, which can be a bottleneck, so we'll see. But we managed to get through Stafford, which is a new bottleneck. Well, it's not that new since they put the toll road in it, so it's just shifted it down a little bit. So yeah, we'll see. So yeah, we'll stick with this, see what happens. So far it's been clear. I'm sure if anywhere is going to be delivered, it's either going to be here or the M25. And I can see speed limits across the thing already, so maybe we're going to get our first taste of traffic. We'll see. It's hard to know, isn't it? This is daft. And this, my friends, is why everyone goes down the M6 toll. This is where the M5 meets. Hopefully the M5 bit will thin this out a bit. You never know. I wonder if this is just people jockeying to get on and off the M5. Could be. Could be. So, we're at the junction for the M42, which is good. I mean, we've not really had standstill traffic. We've been down to about 30-40 mile an hour at times. Not quite filtering territory, which is good in a way, because it's just, what are you doing, mate? I've got a feeling he's going to come in here, but he's just holding off on his indication, which makes it a bit dicey. But anyway, we splinter left here for the M42 now, and then next place we go down is the M40. It's one of these smart motorways down here, so lots of speed cameras and maybe some dodgy speed limits. Now I don't know if that 50 was for us or for them. Anyway, we're doing about 50, so we shall see. Now then, let's see. South is right. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, okay, we stay in this lane then. So I'm in the right lane. It's a win. Now then, well that's no good because you can't get my number plate on the front, can you, mate? Shame that. Right, so I'm guessing it's 50 for us. Judging by the number of bloody average speed check cameras and things going on here. So that's the M40. It's busy, but it's moving in it, so it looks like we're in a 50 zone anyway, so it is what it is, guys. We're not going too fast. To be honest, you can't today. It's so windy. Like on the way down here it was warm, but it was pretty still, so you could make reasonably good progress and you weren't getting too much buffet. Today's a different animal. It's like 50 feels fine. As soon as you get it up towards 70, 75 on the clock, it's about 70 in real terms. Oh, it feels like the front end's about to lift off. It's horrendous, mate. It's absolutely horrendous. Let's see how fast Camperman's doing. He's doing an okay speed. I'll sit with him. Now is he going to need to come in here? Let's just move out one just in case. Yeah, he is. There you go, M42. See you in a minute when there's something else to report. So, still M42. Just coming up to the M40. Looks like the whole smart motorway has been taken down offline, or whatever you want to call it. There's nobody working on it. There's a few cones out, but the entire length of that motorway is 50 mile an hour. What fun. There was a truck there that just, despite what I tried to do, he was trying to sit on my shoulder just so that I was sat in his wake, if you like. I was trying to move faster, slower, everything, whatever I did. He positioned himself with the front of his cab literally just beyond my back wheel, and I was just getting blown about all over the place, so I'm glad to be away from that guy. Oh, it's character building this, mate, I'm telling you. Alright, well, like I say, so far not hit any major traffic. I'm sure, like I say, the M25 will deliver on that one. Maybe the M40, who knows. But yeah, we've done, it says 96 miles on the clock. That was from when I Filled up though, so I imagine there's, I don't know, you could probably knock a bit off that, so I reckon we've probably done just under 90 miles so far, which gives us about 160 miles to run, so we're doing alright. We're doing alright. Knees are starting to ache, shoulders definitely starting to ache, and my bum is starting to twinge. So I'm going to see how we get on. If we get a good run down the M40, I'll take it. The plan is to try and stop at Oxford services, possibly pick up a bit of fuel and have a stretch of the old legs and what have you. Not sure I'm going to make it that far, but we shall try. It'd be nice to do this with one stop, but I don't know if that's optimistic or not. It'd be nice just to get home this time rather than turn it into a 7-hour marathon. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Right, M40, see you in a bit. There's a vehicle fire. That usually means rubbernecking, usually means traffic jams. So we'll see what we end up with. Thought I got a whiff of something before, well, I don't know, it's probably right down here. Or it could have been hours ago and it cleared up. You never know with these things. They're usually a little bit retroactive. So. Because when I was coming down there was a vehicle fire. I literally saw it, went, oh, there's a vehicle fire, and when I got past it then they started putting signs about it. I was like, yeah, well, that's behind me, it's not in front, but it's on the shoulder. I will be moving to the right in case that thing decides to explode. That's not on fire, whatever that is. It doesn't look like it's been on fire, so I don't think that was it. Who knows? Let's keep our eyes peeled. There you go. So no vehicle fire to worry about. This is the problem with these. They cry wolf that often, these signs. You tend to start to disregard them a little bit. Anyway, see you in a bit. So we are still on the M40. We're just coming up to Cherwell Valley Services. Been on the go from my mum's house for about 2.5 hours-ish. And we found rain. Didn't expect to find rain, but hey ho. We're going to come off of these services, pick up some fuel anyway. Hoping this is a shower, otherwise it's going to be miserable. Yeah, this is supposed to be fun. I'll tell you what, I ain't having fun. Despite all the extra little bits like lengthening the straps so that that thing goes onto the seat and all the rest of it, is so windy today. It's like once you sort of get up, you know, another, what, 62, if I was doing 74, another 12 mile an hour on the clock, it just, the bike's so unstable. It's not a lot of fun, getting a lot of buffet because the wind, the trucks are displacing a lot of this wind, and it's yeah, it's one of those character building things. The positive is though, those clouds look like they're breaking up a little bit in the distance, and the road's still fairly dry, so hopefully we're going to get away with this one. I'm hoping. Anyway, we'll keep you on until we've parked up for fuel, and we'll fuel it up, get off, have a wander. I've got some water in my bag and a banana, might have that, and see how far we get. I've got a feeling I'm not going to get all of it. I'm probably going to end up stopping twice, I think, on this, just purely because I thought I'd do it with one stop, but actually it's a bit of an endurance mission when you do that. I'm starting to feel the pain again, so why make it so miserable just to get back for 2 o'clock, because it's just pointless really. Services. We want to go to the right. Come on, Tesco boy. I see. Like that, is it? I don't know if you turn sharp left at this thing, so it can be a bit. I heard that. Let's see. Yeah, so it's off to the left. I think I could possibly nip to the front. I'm not familiar enough to do it. I don't want to have to do a lap of the roundabout. Come on, mate, in you come. You're very welcome. I ain't got it in me to start doing what I can't even speak. Oh, my arse, man. This has got a comfort seat on it. Don't feel like it. I think it's because you're in the same position for like 2 hours. In the car, I think you're sort of shimmying around a bit. I think on the bike, certainly when you got this thing on your back, even though it's slightly supported, you're not moving. So yeah, I can see all the reasons why you don't use a backpack now. Learned the hard way. And it's friggin' raining, man. Right, off to the left. Is this just services? We'll soon find out, won't we? Yeah, it is. Fuck's sake. Are we having fun yet? Let's just go to the petrol station. We'll get off and stretch our legs near there. No. Let's go to. I want premium unleaded, really. Anyone got it? Unleaded. Premium. Let's go there. Yeah, let's go there. That got it. Yeah, that's got it. Alright, speak to you in a bit. Hello again, everyone. Right, so we're just leaving Cheshire Valley Services. Full of fuel. Managed to eat a banana. Mouthful of water. Toilets are out of service, which is a bit annoying. See how we get on now. The rain's stopped, roads are wet. I imagine we're going to have the joys of spray now. So we'll see. Yeah, it's totally unsuitable, this bike, for this sort of thing, but it's all good fun, mate. It's all good fun. Yeah, I didn't. For some reason, my phone wasn't charging on the quad lock thing, so that's just nearly died on me. So I managed to get that tinkered around with that, got that going again. We're getting there. We're getting there. It feels actually these roads are dry, so that's alright. We've got, how far have we got? Oh, it hasn't found itself yet. But I think my estimation is we've probably got about 120 miles to go, about that. Just past halfway, I think. Of course something went wrong. You're a piece of shit. Fucking thing. Forget it then. These apps are great when they work, and when they don't. Like when you're getting buffeted by wind and you just want to do something easy, like navigate its way to our house and give yourself a bit of a countdown, work out what traffic's going on and stuff like that. And of course it starts fanning around. Last thing you want to be doing is grappling with a bloody sat nav on the motorway. All good fun anyway. Right, so M40 still got to get through Oxford. Just past halfway on the whole journey. We're about 3 hours in. See you in a little bit. So, there we go. Yeah, so it's coming to the end of the M40. Signs for the M25. I reckon this might be where we find some traffic. It's 20 to 1, 12:38 to be precise. So we'll see. Still hoping to get home for 2 o'clock. Should be able to. I'm not sure if I'm going to stop again yet. Feel okay at the moment, but then we've done, what, 50 miles since the last stop? So yeah, so it's not too bad. That first stop was about 120 and that was quite hardcore. I think we've got, what does that say? 182, I don't know, maybe 75 miles to go. Yeah, we'll see. It's doable. It's doable. We'll just see how we get on. Feels weird coming down here on a motorbike. I've done this so many times in the car over many decades. Never ever done this on a motorbike before. Oh, here we go, straight away, 60 mile an hour. Still says 60. Ooh, still looks like it's moving. Probably just a lot of it. Let's jump out of this lane. Let's move across a bit if we can. Usually find the inside lanes usually are filtering in and filtering out and stopping and starting and jockeying around. So I'd like to be here really, or in that outside lane, but obviously if there's less traffic, I wouldn't do that just for the sake of it. Deep Joy, M25. Still moving, still at 60ish, so hopefully it'll stay that way. See you in a bit, guys. So still on the M25, traffic's quite heavy actually, but it keeps slowing us down to 60 and then speeding us back up to national speed limit. It's weird. Just coming up to like the M4 sort of junction and sort of like the first sort of interaction we get with Heathrow. So not too bad. It's the, let's say it's the M3 junction which usually snarls you up. Hopefully at this time of day should be minimal disruption, he says. Well, I've got no clue because Waze is not playing with me very well. Piece of what's it? Anyway, it is what it is. So yeah, so keep going for now. See how we go. That's a cool little thing. Look what that is. It's like a little Triumph actually. See how what is it? There's Nigel, big Nigel, in his big aeroplane. It's a 777 or something like that. Yeah, so definitely near Heathrow. I don't know if you can see that actually. It's hard for me to look up and ride because it kind of tries to take my helmet off. Cool. So yeah, I don't know, hour and a half until we get home. See you in a little bit, guys. Well, still on the M25, obviously. Well, it's not that obvious. Well, the A21's not this wide. That's the next road. We got past the M3 junction. I thought we'd cracked it and managed to find ourselves some completely... I thought we were going to get a clear run at it. That's clearly not the case. So what we've got is this crap. I don't actually know what. I think there's some roadworks down there, so it might be all to do with that, maybe. Yeah, we know. Nice F-type. I do like an F-type. Now, is this a Rosers, is the question. If it is, we might just play the game a little bit more. Yeah, it is. Let's not filter. Let's not filter. We're moving again. The person I want to be next to is that police van with my lower loud exhaust. His car even. Go on then. To filter or not to filter? That is the question. Ugh. Be a shame to get all the way down here and then get... Ooh, what's he on? He's gone for it. Junction 10, we're going to junction 5. Got a fair bit to go yet. This is not good, not where I want to be. Even though I know you can filter, it makes me nervous. Filtering past that police car. Keep sort of getting next to him, really. Let's try and put some distance on it. So we're average speed already. I don't think this happened for ages, unless this is just another one. Wow. How rude. We're nowhere near 50 mile an hour though. Look how narrow that is there. There's no filtering opportunities in that. Oh look, another MT something. I didn't see what it was. Just saw the blue wheels. Cyan Storm, could have been an 09, 07 or maybe even an MT10. I don't know. I only saw the wheels out the corner of my eye. Right, speak to you later guys, there's nothing going on. Literally just coming up to my junction for the A21. Oh god, get off the motorway. Well, it's not that different really, it's about 20 minutes usually down the A21, 25 to my house. So it's not far. I think we'll do this in a oneer. Not going to bother fueling now. Might take it out later or something. See how we feel, or tomorrow, or whatever. Yeah, tomorrow probably. That'll be nice, wouldn't it? Right, we go left. We get a really sweeping left-hander. I've never done it on the bike before. Feel him. Should be good, but I think the road surface is a bit shit, so it's not going to be that good. And I'm pretty static on this seat with this giant rucksack on, so again we're not going to be hanging off and getting a knee down really, but I reckon you could have a bit of fun with that. Oh, the road surface is shocking. Right, I'm going to get around here, I'm going for it. I'm having it, I'm having this Golf. Turn left. Oh, my arsehole is sore. Blue Boy's definitely on home territory now. It's literally just down the road. My car's not even warming up by the time I get to this point when I'm going to work. So yeah, I was going to fill up there, I just can't be arsed. I'm just going to go straight home. Here's a good. Yeah, definitely ready to get off the bike, but that's a much better run than last time. I mean, that's what, we set off at 5 to 9, 9ish, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 hours, 4 hours 45, and we had about a 20-minute stop. 4:20. What did it take us to get up there? 6:48. So I've knocked a couple of hours off it. That's purely traffic. There's an host. I'm home. Is the Cosmos with me? Fucking is. Nice. God, this road's shocking, isn't it? I don't think I've done this on the MT07 before. Done it on the 125. I don't think I've done it on the 50. water. Seems reasonably full actually for the time of year. So catch him up because he can trailblaze for me. Quit smoking now. Diesel coming off that. That's helpful. That is helpful.